What's up, everybody? You guys requested a tank build, so here we are. I'm going to show you what you need to reach the maximum damage reduction and then build off of that. You guys can do whatever you want with it, and yeah. First thing we're going to do is we're going to Concoction stack. I don't know if it's supposed to be in the game or not, but I'll show you how to do it, and you can decide if you want to use it or not. Essentially, you just need to find a world stone that's near a door. Swap over to Alchemist in your prime slot so you get the extra concoctions. Go ahead and slot on the Feastmaster's ring, and then come over here and pop, on your traits as well, you're going to want potency so that they last for 2 hours rather than 1 hour. Now, whatever concoctions you want to use, that's up to you. I'm going to use the tea, Mudtooth Tonic, Root Water, Bark Extract, and Dark Cider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get all of them going, and then we'll show you. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're back. I realized which one I'm missing. I'm missing the Sacred Lake Water, but I'm just gonna go ahead and substitute it for the Encumbrance because why not? So I ended up messing up whenever I was doing the concoctions, and I just wanted to let you guys know. I ended up taking off Root Water and putting on the concoction that gives you 10 less encumbrance. That's 0.75 healing per second, so that's actually a lot in the grand scheme of things. So now that you've drank all of the concoctions that you want, what you can go ahead and do is Liquid Death. Now, after you've respawned, you're going to want to leave the area through the fog gate. And then at this point, once you've left the fog gate, you should be safe to go ahead and take off and swap all of your stuff back to how you want it. So I'm going to be using Medic as my primary. And yeah, we still have all of our drinks for 2 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you take this one, and we're going to be using this build right here for the tank. You want the Leto Mark II all the way. We're gonna use Crystal Heart with healing effectiveness, armor effectiveness, and mythic health. Now, as far as our hidden slot right here, total DR is 70% right now. What you can actually do is you can swap this one out for Guardian's Ring, which means that if you come near, you'll get right at 10% damage reduction. Now, Challenger is arguably not needed because you don't need the additional bulwark and everything like that. It's not going to do much for you. I just enjoy Challenger, and it helps with the encumbrance and everything. Now, another ring that is amazing is Hardcore Metal Band for this reason, and that is if you don't have all of these going and you don't have your Challenger going, it'll push you up there to the maximum of 80, pretty much regardless. So this ring alone with Leto Mark II and Navigator's Pendant, that's really all you need is Leto Mark II, Navigator's Pendant, Metal Band. This gives you extra healing and increases your relic use time, extra health, fast roll, so that you're not slow rolling. That's the build right there. As far as the traits, let's go over those really quickly. Regrowth, Triage, which comes with Medic, Fortify for the extra armor effectiveness, Vigor for extra health. You want your skills back faster, Bloodstream for regen, Bark Skin extra damage reduction, elemental damage reduction. And you just use your relic and you pretty much walk through everything. Now, as your relic goes away, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and just give it a second and then use it again. Now, there are some attacks in the game that are intended to just one-shot you no matter what. And as for that, there's not much you can do. And you just keep spamming over and over again. Now, if you want to get some of your relic charges back, the easiest way to go about doing that is to pop your 2 abilities and just sit here and take damage. Now, another thing you can do is you can pop the normal healing, the cheap healing, and that'll actually give you a lot of health regen as well. If you get overwhelmed, roll out, use Trimmer. Yeah, it's realistically kind of overpowered how much damage reduction does in the game. Now, all of the different stacks that we have going are helping a lot. Let's see how much this guy can do to us. Just stay in your health and keep popping your relic. When your relic runs out, get out, use it again. That's why I like the long dodge. And like that, you saw that. That was some sort of crazy high damage attack that's just intended to do a lot of damage. And in all seriousness, you're still really fast with this build. Even though it's technically a tank build, you're still very quick. You can move through the worlds very fast. So we're gonna progress and get to whatever the boss fight is here. I'm not sure which boss I'm gonna have, and we'll just show the build. Alright guys, we're back. Here is the giant slug. Most people want to see a boss fight, so here is all of the rings and everything. Amulet, Leto Mark II, using the Crystal Heart, Crescent Moon with Supercharger, Challenger, and Medic. Medic is going to have Wellspring, Challenger is going to have Juggernaut. Let's do it. This fight gave me a lot of trouble and was super annoying when I first did it, so. I've been playing Dark and Darker. If you guys see me doing a lot of meleeing when I'm supposed to be attacking. Now this build is going to be a lot longer to kill the boss, just simply because we don't have as much damage output as our other build. But that doesn't change the fact that it's going to do a lot of damage. Or that it's gonna, we're pretty much not gonna die. I think I'm just gonna not move for this fight, possibly. Depending on how low our relics get. Because he's just not doing enough damage to get me my relics back. Maybe this one will get one relic back. No bueno. And here we go. Now this fight takes longer. Like I said, you don't have the critical damage that we did on our other build, but we do have plenty more health than our other build. And this is on Apocalypse difficulty, top right corner, it shows that. Since it's this guy, we'll go ahead and pop Wellspring, try and get our charge back, possibly. Although I don't think he's gonna give it back. That's okay. And yeah, this build is I don't know how I feel about it. I like faster boss fights. But if you were doing like a hardcore version or something like that, and you had to make sure you didn't lose your character, I would probably go for this build rather than my other builds. Because unless you're just being careless, you're not gonna die with this. If you wanted to get a name trainer in, this is the way to do it. Well, there you go, guys. We still have 8 relics left, and that was just because the boss wasn't dealing enough damage. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.